Really? Before I start everything, please forgive me for the noise that's at our house. A bunch of people over to watch some cricket match or something, I don't know. You know, the kids are playing, running around, and what could I do Monday's video on? And it came to me, and yeah, it came to me. Got interrupted again. Yeah, what was I talking about? Okay, something along the lines of, well, today I'm annoyed that there is so many people in this house, and I can't make a video with that massive screaming in the background noise. So I thought I'd do a video on problems of being an adult and living with your family. And family members, if you're watching, I love you guys, you know that, but I just need to do a video. Don't hate me after this. And I know it's only been a year and a couple of months now that I've been an adult. I know for a fact that anyone living with their parents, there's got to be some kind of negative. There is always a negative, okay? Like, yes, they do everything for you. Living with your family is amazing. You're always there with them, and you know, like, family is really important to me. So like, being my nephews, my nieces, my sister, I don't think it will be so weird in the future for me not to be living with them and not seeing them on a daily basis. It's just because I love them so much, but there are things that tip me off when it comes to living with my family and being an adult. Number one, you're always treated like a child, no matter what. My sister is 14 years older than me, and my mom is in her late 50s. My brother-in-law is almost 40. Ever since I was a kid, I was so much younger than everyone that it sometimes is very difficult for them to see that you are now an adult. You're that person that's always been younger than them and that they have to look after and they have to take care of and they have to always protect. Yeah, it's great, like, when it comes to when they're cooking the food and everything, they're always like, oh, dinner's ready, and it feels just like you're in high school again, but sometimes you just need your space and you just need to be treated like the adult that you are. And my mom and everything has always said, like, just because you turned 18, you're not an adult, and I totally agree. I still do a lot of childish things, but becoming an adult is not just like a one-step thing. It takes progress. Not there yet, and I got a lot more to go. Still so childish in so many ways, but I still would appreciate to be treated like an adult all the time. Just because, you know, it's a bit frustrating. Like, you don't always want to be treated like a kid, especially when you're like considered an adult in some cases, but then you're considered a child in other cases. So it's just like, it's kind of contradicting and conflicting, and it makes you kind of, I'm still a teenager, even though I'm an adult, I'm still a teenager, and you know, the hormones are all over the place, so you're just angsty and angry and pissed off at everything, so it doesn't help to be totally confused about what's going on. Number two, as I probably already stated, privacy. I am so grateful that, you know, I'm able to live with my sister and her family, but obviously, as you get older, you want to have your privacy. I have a whole room to myself. I'll always have. When you have had your whole life with your nieces, nephews, sister, mom, and everything, it does get just a bit. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just, I like being independent. It just feels like it would be easier sometimes being able to just make your own choices without having to confer with other people, like, you know, what food you want to eat, or where you're gonna go that night, or something like that. Like, what am I doing with my hands? I don't know. I would just like to be able to go into my own apartment one day and just chill, do whatever I want, keep my room untidy, do the dishes when I want, watch whatever I want, eat whatever I want, bring over people, friends, whenever I want. Number three, I think probably is just the most important, is to a certain extent you can't be yourself around your family. Like, I'm not complaining and saying that my family wouldn't accept me as who I am as a person, like, to just act like who I am. But, you know, I think the main thing is, like, I have a niece and nephew, and I can't exactly necessarily behave the way I would behave around friends. But the way I behave around friends is just so carefree, exactly 100% almost 100% who I am, and I just don't have to think before I say something. I can get out of the open and do whatever. But when you're living with your family, there's still these restrictions on, and it's not restrictions they've made, it's restrictions that you gotta kind of keep to yourself, because, you know, they're your family, and I guess in some ways it's also that you don't want them to think badly of you ever. I felt like I had to burp, but it just didn't come. Also, I guess it's gonna be a bit to do with like the curry way of life is that you kind of, you know, some things just, I would like that time in the future when I'll have my own space where I can just be me. And even whenever I bring anyone over, I can just be me. It's just, you know, like, it's just, you know how you have, when you're your friends, it's just so easy to just be yourself and say whatever you want, and your friends don't get hurt or whatever. It's just, you know, and they don't care. But that's the 3 main reasons I have. God, I love grapefruit. Oh shit. Please don't ruin my keyboard. Please don't. Is it bad if you drop juice into your keyboard? I don't have to like go buy a new one, do I? Oh, why did I do this? In all honesty, there are so many positives when it comes to living with family as well. They give you free food, they give you free lifts to go places, they care for you, and most of all, you get to be with them and see them on a daily basis. It's one thing that I will always cherish about living with them, and the one thing that I will regret the most when I do end up moving out. Miss seeing you guys on a daily basis, miss having my nephew crawl up into my bed in the morning and wake me up, miss playing Just Dance to my niece. Yeah, there's so many things that are positive about living with your family, no matter what age you are. As you guys know, I won't be making videos every Thursday anymore. Just Monday videos on Monday, if you didn't get that. And I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos that I've made in the past. If you like them, if you like this, go click the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social links. They're all in the description below. Pardon me. Sorry. I know this whole video's topic was on the annoying things about living with your family and everything, but you know what? Comment below the things that you will miss about living with your family. I will see you next Monday, and I hope you have an amazing day. Goodbye.